You won't believe what Big Zulu said about Ngizwe, and hey, how Ngizwe responded to that. Just in highlight, I know sometimes this guy makes sense, he speaks the truth, but sometimes he could be rude. You're responding, you're responding, you're responding, you're responding. You won't believe this, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, there's quite some honest truth in what Big Zulu said, you know what I'm saying, about Ngizwe. Even though, yes, Ngizwe responded, and he's saying a lot of things that if you're looking at it from a distance, you will think that Ngizwe has got a point, but until you look at it, until you zoom in a little bit closer, that's when you realize that, yeah, Ngizwe, but this and this and this and this, Ngizwe, no. But yeah, I know you might have your own perception or opinion about it. Don't worry, we need to talk about it. So before we do that, guys, we need to do this, right? Subscribe now, like the video now, comment in the comment section below now. Do it now, guys, please. It does help out a lot, we need that, right? Okay, Big Zulu wrote the following. Big Zulu, just to put his rudeness aside and pay attention to the point he is trying to make. He talks a lot of truth. The problem is that he lacks a proper way of doing that. Big Zulu. Okay. Before I tell you what Ngizwe said, I think Big Zulu, he's got a point here. I think he's got a lot of point. But okay, obviously we are different as people, the way we perceive things. There's a statement that Malema once said in an interview, the last interview we had with G, when he said, there is always a better way of saying things without saying things, you know what I'm saying? So he said, when I was young, I used to say things in the right things, but I used to say it in a certain way that I wasn't supposed to, or use certain words that I wasn't supposed to use. But now that he's old, he has learned that there is a better way of saying things without saying things, right? I think Ngizwe needs to apply such strategy. But okay, who are we to tell him what to do? Okay, what respond to Ngizwe and said the following. Big Zulu said, I'm rude. I'm not rude, but I stand by the truth. I'm being persecuted because of the truth. Truth hates. We are living in a society where truth is not told. Wait a minute. I think so far Ngizwe has spoken the truth in a sense, look, when he said, guys, that's true. And he also said, he said something key here, that we're living in a society where truth is the most untold thing. I think it's fair. But yeah, as he continues, that's where you will actually pick it up. Right? He says that, but I'm not rude. If Big Zulu says I lack isisoga, proper way of doing things, I don't know what he's talking about. I am a leader, the president of the entire Amabinga. So how can I lack isisoga being misunderstood hurts? It hurts a lot. Right? Yeah. I feel like Ngizwe has got a problem of saying things irrationally. Right? I feel like he needs to find a way of saying Ngizwe man can say the truth. But I think it is important to apply what Malema said when he said there is always a better way of saying things without saying things, right? And I think that's the best way to say things without saying things, and then leaving it to people to decide, or leaving it for people to decide. That's the best way to say things sometimes, not always, but sometimes, right? You will remember how raw was Malema when look in the beginning. And you remember Mosguti, this guy is used to saying things that you'll be like, Malema shouldn't have said that, but he said it because it's Malema, and at the end of the day. So I think he needs to learn from Malema He has not changed much, but he has just changed the strategy in which he addresses people, right? And I think that's what has changed. Not the actual truth, but he has changed the strategy. Because if you're looking at Malema and Ngizwe, they are both more like a militant people in how they say things and how they address things. So I think you can still have the militant behavior, but change the approach in which you say things. I think that is what could be or will be my advice to umuntu ofana no Ngizwe Mchunu. Having said that, good guys, I'll see you in the next video, but until then, please take care.